On April 25, 2024, a total of 2,020 BYD Song PRO new energy vehicles departed from Lianyungang and headed to Brazil aboard the BYD EXPLORER No. 1 ship. This is not only a simple export of goods, but also marks a solid step for China's new energy vehicle industry to enter the global market. But after the news came out, the United States reacted extremely nervously. This makes us very curious. Why does this move by BYD make the United States uneasy? Today, with the global energy shortage and climate change issues becoming more and more serious, the new energy automobile industry has become a key force in promoting green development. In order to expand this power, major economies around the world have launched subsidies and preferential policies to accelerate the rapid growth of the new energy vehicle market. In 2022, global sales of new energy vehicles will reach a staggering 10.65 million units, a year-on-year growth of 63.6%. You may not know that amid the global boom in the new energy vehicle market, Brazil has become a popular market that global car companies are vying to enter. As the largest country in South America, Brazil is not only rich in resources, but its GDP will increase to $1.9 trillion in 2022, making it the ninth largest economy in the world. Such economic growth has laid a solid foundation for the expansion of the new energy vehicle market. Therefore, the market sales of new energy vehicles in Brazil will increase to 49,245 vehicles in 2022. The year-on-year growth was 41%, reaching a new high since 2012. What is even more exciting is that the growth rate of this market in 2023 will be as high as 75%. Under this circumstance, international car companies such as Stellantis Group, Volkswagen, Toyota, and Honda have all entered the Brazilian market to compete for the share of this emerging market. The cumulative sales of these brands have accounted for 83.76% of the Brazilian market. In this fierce market competition, China's BYD brand performs particularly well. As of the first quarter of 2024, BYD's new energy vehicle sales in Brazil have reached 15,340 units, making it not only the market leader, but also the most popular new energy vehicle brand in Brazil. What's more worth mentioning is that on April 25, 2024, a total of 2,020 BYD Song PRO new energy vehicles departed from Lianyungang Port and headed to Brazil aboard the BYD EXPLORER No. 1 ship. This move put pressure on the United States, but why would the United States feel nervous about this batch of car exports? Brazil, this fertile land across the sea from the United States, has long been regarded as the back garden of the United States. Under the strict surveillance of the United States, no move here can escape surveillance. But now this land is undergoing a new energy vehicle revolution. As a global technology and economic giant, the United States remains highly alert to any emerging forces that may shake its position. Especially in the emerging industry of new energy vehicles, the United States has invested huge resources in an effort to occupy a place in the global market and master the core technology of future green energy. While the United States is busy with its layout, BYD's new energy vehicles have continued to increase sales in Brazil and rapidly expanded their market share due to their cruising range, performance, and price advantages. In addition, BYD has also actively promoted localized production in Brazil, creating a large number of job opportunities and further consolidating its position in the local market. The CEO of a well-known battery technology company said in an interview, "In every recent meeting with European car companies, we have started with the theme of reducing costs is the most important task at present." The executive chairman of Ford Motor Company expressed surprise at BYD's rapid development and warned, "They are developing very quickly. They are already mass-producing and starting to export. Our American car companies are not fully ready to compete with them." On the other hand, Washington political circles are making waves due to a recent event hosted by Axios News Network. Granholm, a political heavyweight, made thought-provoking remarks at the event. He pointed out frankly, "While we have made significant achievements in domestic manufacturing, China's expanding position in U.S. industry worries us, and this concern is not unfounded." In recent years, Chinese automobile companies have developed rapidly in the field of electric vehicles, quickly gaining a large market share by launching a series of electric vehicles with favorable prices and excellent performance. According to my survey, China's annual electric vehicle production has ranked first in the world, and its exports have continued to grow. The trend has raised concerns that the massive entry of Chinese electric vehicles could pose a threat to major U.S. automakers, especially those that have focused on producing large fuel-powered SUVs in recent years. Granholm further said, "We don't want to see what happened in the photovoltaic module market repeat itself in the electric vehicle field." He recalled the glorious history of the United States in solar technology, which was first born in the United States and led the world. But as markets become saturated and foreign competition surges, the U.S. lead in this area has eroded. Now, China has become the world's largest producer of solar panels, while the United States has lost its former glory in this field. So, if the United States does not want China to continue to encroach on the American market, how should it deal with this challenge? In the past, U.S. sanctions against BYD have focused on restricting its access to the U.S. market and initiated investigations into security threats. But with BYD's rapid rise in the global market, especially its outstanding performance in the field of new energy vehicles, these measures seem to have lost their former effectiveness. In order to increase the intensity of sanctions, the U.S. government made a major decision in December 2023. According to an announcement from the U.S. Treasury Department, starting in 2024, any electric vehicle produced in the United States whose battery components are manufactured or assembled by BYD will no longer be eligible for a tax credit of up to $7,500 per vehicle. Not only that, just a month later, the U.S. Department of Defense also issued a ban, explicitly prohibiting the purchase of batteries from BYD. But we all know that sanctions are not the fundamental way to solve the problem. In particular, China is a unique country. The more you sanction it, the faster it develops. Therefore, although the United States has tightened its sanctions on BYD's new energy vehicles, it may not achieve the expected results. In the context of globalization, only through cooperation and win-win results can we achieve real development and prosperity.